Hey guys, and welcome back to another Friday video. So, like I hopefully edited in the beginning of the video, if not, I'm saying it now just in case, there are going to be spoilers to Life is Strange in this video, so if you haven't watched Life is Strange yet, or you haven't played it, whatever it is, and you don't want any spoilers and you don't want to know what happens, then don't watch this video. But today I'm basically just going to be talking about some of the stuff that happened in the last episode, my opinion on it, and stuff like that. And also, if you hear a lot of background noise, you know, the usual, my neighbors are doing whatever. My mom is on the phone with my grandma, and she's like screaming, because that's just how my mom talks. So yeah, okay, so let's get started. So, Life is Strange. Oh god. It just, honestly, I loved the game so much. Like, from episode 1, just like from the first 5 minutes, I was hooked on like the idea of it and stuff like that. And I am just obsessed, and I love it. I've only watched it. Actually, I've never actually played the game, but I am planning on doing that at some point for my gaming channel, whenever I start my gaming channel. But just in general, I thought that the game was great, and I loved each episode. But episode 5, just like, episode 5, like, obviously I knew that it was the last episode, and I didn't think that it was gonna be as intense as it was, I guess you could say. Okay, so I don't even know where to start. Okay, let's just start off with the fact that it was Jefferson that was drugging all the girls and stuff like that, and it actually wasn't Nathan. I expected that. Just, I don't remember what he said exactly, but just from the, also I don't know if this is gonna even show up on camera, but if it looks like I'm crying, that's because my allergies are really bad. And, you know, I decided to wear makeup, which probably wasn't the best idea when I knew that my allergies were this bad, but, yeah, just like side note. Okay, anyway, I knew that it was probably Jefferson, just, I don't remember, like I said, what he said exactly, but, just in the first, I think it was the first episode with his lecture when he was saying I could frame any of you in, like, a dark room in a corner, whatever it was. The second he said that, I was kind of suspicious of him, and, I had a feeling that it was him. I kind of pushed that to the side though, because they made, and just in the game, they made him seem like such a good guy. Which now knowing that it really was him that was drugging and kidnapping the girls, that makes so much sense. Oh god. I'm like, my allergies are so bad and I keep crying. It was expected though, and I had a feeling that it wasn't Nathan, only because keeping something like that a secret and like people not knowing would be extremely difficult. And Nathan, it's clear from like the beginning that he's not okay mentally and that he needed help. And I feel like putting the blame on him obviously is the best choice, just because he's someone that's easy to blame. And I don't know. Just that concept of like it being Jefferson and not Nathan, I expected it, but when it was confirmed, it just kind of surprised me, because like there was, oh my god, there was so much evidence that like pointed to the both of them that it was hard to figure out kind of like who it really was. And then when they confirmed that Nathan did drug Rachel and gave her an overdose and that's how she died, but that was the only thing that he did, once they like kind of confirmed that, then it made more sense why it would be Jefferson and not Nathan, and it all started to make sense. Now, the two possible endings for Life is Strange. Oh god. I expected, obviously, from the very beginning that Chloe not dying when she was supposed to was going to cause like a ton of shit to happen. I expected that from the very beginning. I predicted that in the end Chloe would have to die in some sort of way. I didn't think I would be right. I just took a guess. I ended up being right. But just both endings, I feel like, and I think Mark, who I mentioned in my last video, he said, he might have said this in his stream. I don't remember if he did or not, because the stream was like a few days ago or maybe a week ago or something. He did mention that he thought one ending was more satisfying than the other, and I see that, and I actually agree with him that as much as I didn't want Chloe to die, the ending where she does die is a lot more satisfying than the other ending, just because there's so much, like, just the game in general is so relatable, just like to like some everyday situations that can occur, and it's just an emotional roller coaster, just the entire game, and I feel like the ending where she dies is more satisfying just because with a game that makes you think so much and a game that is so relatable and so emotional, I feel like you need an ending that has closure, and I feel like the ending where she didn't, oh my god, I keep crying, I can't stop crying, my allergies are so bad. I feel like the ending where Chloe survives and Max sacrifices the rest of Arcadia Bay, I feel like it's a good ending, but it doesn't bring the closure that, at least in my opinion, I wanted for a game like this. So I'm happy that the majority of people that I've watched play this have picked the sacrifice Chloe ending, just because I feel like it's a lot more satisfying, and with an emotional game, you need an emotional ending, and both endings are emotional, but I feel like Chloe dying just gives us so much more closure, especially since, like, this all started because Max wanted to save Chloe, even though she didn't know it was her in the bathroom at first, but you guys get the point. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say. Just all the perspectives that I watched, a lot of the choices that were made were pretty similar, and whenever I watched someone play this, I would always, like, answer, oh god, I can't stop crying. I would always answer the questions, or not the questions, but, like, I would, like, choose things based on, like, what I would do, just, like, as I'm watching them, and, like, this game just makes you think, and like, if you get really into certain things like I do, like really into things, like I was really into Pretty Little Liars, still am, but I get so into it and I like yell at my TV and all of that. But when you really get into a game like this and you're so like invested in it, I feel like I don't know, I just feel like you really kind of understand what the characters are going through, and then when you get to the ending or whatever it is, you get emotional and you have all these feelings, and I was listening to the soundtrack this morning, just like thinking about how it ended and like all the choices that you could have made and stuff like that, and I got really emotional, and I was talking to my friend about it and we both just started crying. Just because, like, just some of the situations are so sad, and we got so, like, we would always be watching live streams, like, we would always Skype and watch live streams together and stuff like that, because we would just, like, hang out and watch them, but she lives in a different town and she has, like, a lot of sports stuff going on, so we don't really have that much time to, like, actually me go to her house or something like that and then watch it. So we just Skype a lot or talk on the phone and like talk about it, and just in general we feel like the game is just great. It really is. It makes you think. It makes you think about, like, if I was in that situation, what would I do and stuff like that, and I love it. But yeah, there's just a few things I want to talk about. If you guys have anything else that you want to talk about in the comments, then definitely go down there and leave a comment and I will respond. Also, if I think of anything else that I wanted to talk about the 5th episode or just the game in general, I'm probably going to go into the comments and talk about it. I'm having problems with my camera again, so I kind of just stuck to like 2 things about the final episode. But if I think of anything else, then I'll definitely go into the comments and talk a little bit more about it. And if you guys have any questions for me about something like I would do in that situation, there's a bug in here. If you guys have like anything you want to know or something like that, then go down into the comments and I will respond to any comments that are there. There's so many flies in my house and I don't understand why. Okay, but anyway, that is it for this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, even though it was kind of all over the place and all of that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next Friday. Bye!